Hello guys, this is Tyler here from Team Acardski, back here with another video. Today we have Brent. What'd you do today? Well, yesterday.
Well, yesterday we got top 8 at a case tournament with good old Yummy Mimighoul,
Mimighoul. Yeah, your bread and butter.
my baby.
Yeah, baby. How did that feel?
It felt pretty good. I can't really complain with how it performed. It was pretty consistent all day. I saw at least 2 hand traps all day long.
We love seeing hand traps.
Along with a Yummy name and a Mimighoul starter.
That's all we need.
All day. It was hyper consistent as it always is.
All right, let's get into it.
All right. Real quick, shout out.
Oh yeah, shout outs. Yeah, my bad.
Shout out to my team, Acardski for life. I can't thank this team enough for constantly pushing me to get better, and for constant testing and everything. Just
God, yes.
Keep the mind fresh. Shout out to Unmatched Gaming, best locals on the East Coast.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, let's get into it.
So pretty
See the
standard
drill.
stuff. I play 3 Cupsy.
Yeah.
Best searcher of the deck, normal or special summon. You search any Yummy card. Play 3 Marshmallow. Same thing, just a really good extender. And also, if your opponent stops whatever your normal summon was or any of that, and if they're clearing your board, you can just special Marshmallow. So again, it's a really nice extender.
Yeah.
1 cookie, 1 Lollipop. This was fine. These are just meant for interruptions for your opponent most of the time. You can still use them as a normal summon, but a majority of the time they're going to be interruptions because this is going to either lower the attack of a monster or pop it, and then this is going to shuffle back a card, engrave, or banish it. So again, they're just interruption cards. That's it for the Yummy monsters, so we go on to my other favorite part of the deck, the Mimighoul monsters. It's still 3 dragon. It's still 3 dragon, 1 archfiend, 1 fairy. This is really standard until Blazing Dominion. We're gonna be cooking for that. Until Blazing
we have the
Dominion,
good old flower.
this is the ratio until Blazing Dominion.
Okay, all right.
Newcomer of the deck, we play 1 Engraver.
Okay.
And the reason behind that is I started running a small Caesar package.
Yeah.
Just because Caesar's a really good counter to Draco Tail and any other deck that special summons a lot. I mean, I'm always going to be making it if I can, just because it'll make the end board stronger. But yeah, we started playing 1 Engraver just to make Caesar.
Yeah.
But that's it for the monsters. So we'll move on to the spells and traps. Yummy stuff first. I just play 1 minion.
Yep.
A Croaky just feels really bad to main because minion can at least help you keep pushing forward through your plays. So no Croaky, minion is good enough. 1 surprise. We're always searching this because it can be an extender, an interruption. It can even add back my other favorite field spell, Dungeon.
Dungeon.
We play 1 Dungeon. Dungeon alone as a starter, it can be really good because you can just go Dungeon, search Dragon, normal Dragon, and you're off to the races.
Yeah, but plus the lock is also really nice.
True. Dungeon Lock is very strong against decks that need a normal summon, and they just can't. So if they flip a Mimighoul that I have set on their field right away, I know that they desperately need a normal summon.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to immediately room summon another one so they're back under the Dungeon Lock and they just don't play.
Yeah.
That's come up multiple times. It happened against Sky Striker yesterday. They needed to normal summon Ray because they didn't have any other spells that they needed, and he just scooped. So Dungeon Lock is still really strong. 3 Maker, everyone's favorite Ash target because they see that I'm partially or potentially summoning 2 bodies. So they love to Ash this card, and then I normal summon Cupsy.
Just get punished.
Yeah, Maker, really good starter as well. Reveal 2 flips, summon 1 face down to theirs, add the other, and then I can special a Mimighoul. Yeah. But then we play the trifecta. We play 1 called by, 1 cross out, and 1 talent.
Yeah.
I saw these all day. They were really good. because I can't count the number of times that I had my opponent say, yeah, draw phase, Fua. And I go, yeah, cross out, or called by.
Yeah, we love that.
I even-
we love the one-ins.
I even, going first, a couple game threes, I kept in a Perulia and a Fualos, just in case I saw cross out, and that happened multiple times where they went, yeah, draw phase. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll chain cross out, banish the Perulia, and I don't have to worry about them drawing cards, and just make full end board.
Yeah,
and
just made the end board,
Yep.
and just don't play.
All right, last spells, 3 droplet. Droplet was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I was a little worried about sending stuff to the grave, but it really didn't matter too much. This helped me break an entire, what was it? I think it was a pure branded board, because they had Mirror Jade, the Ecclesia Synchro, and something else. I think
They usually have like Quem up.
I think it was either Quem or Cartesia to fuse again. But
they usually
I
like
just
Quem
drop
over-
with send 3, turn off their whole board.
Yeah,
and then
Plus, like, if you have like Minion or like Dungeon up, those are like free cards to send.
for sure. Last spell trap. It's the one trap. Room is crazy, because I can't tell you how many times I had a Yummy Synchro on board with this set. My opponent would go straight to battle phase. I'm like, sure. They declare their attack. I'm like, on attack declaration, I'll flip room. They're like, what is room? Oh, I summon a Mimighoul to either field, non-target book a monster. I'm going to book the monster that's attacking my Synchro, and I get to keep all my effects that are about to happen as soon as they start activating stuff.
Nice little battle protection.
Also, on my turn, if they have like an imperm or some sort of targeting negation, if I would normal summon Dragon and attempt to use the effect to, say, search Dungeon Maker, chain room, banish, bounce it to my hand so the effect resolves.
Yeah.
But that's the spell's traps. And onto the hand traps. We played 3 Ash, 3 Fua. This was pretty standard. I switched it up a little bit, play 3 Veiler, 3 Imperm.
Yeah, Vera's been seeing more play now.
Yeah, I feel like this was good. This came up a lot. I felt like I was playing just 6 copies of Imperm, because that's what it practically was. This was pretty good. Just 2 Ghost Spell. I was really unsure about this or Droll in main. This actually came up a lot more than I thought it would. Because I played against Jaden. Shout out to Jaden. He won the whole thing.
Yeah.
But Ghost Spell came up against him because when he sent his magnets off of plus minus, he went the effect to Reborn, and I Ghost Spelled it, and it stopped his whole play.
Yeah, your Ghost Spell does stop.
It was pretty good. And then the last 3, Purge, 6 copies of Ash Blossom. What can I say?
Yeah, can't really complain about it.
But that's the hand traps. Onto the extra deck.
All right. What's the deck count?
41.
Okay, not bad.
Pretty sure. I might be wrong.
Yeah.
But so links, 1 IP. I didn't really use this too much, so this might get cut, but
It's just there.
it's there. SP is SP, goaded card. It can get rid of any problematic card you need. Link 1s, Gravity Controller, Mirage, Link Aribo, Snatchy, pretty standard stuff. There was a time where I wasn't playing this and I really regretted it, so that's why this is back in. Synchros, all 3 Yummy names, standard.
Yeah, and have to play them.
Xyz, Giant on summon searches any Mimighoul card.
The bridge between the 2 decks.
Typically, it's a bridge, because typically when I'm done with my Yummy stuff, I go summon Lolly, and instead of summoning Snatchy and another name, I just summon 2 of the main decks, overlay for Giant, and then start going into the Mimighoul plays. Ripplebird is nice for flipping the Mimighouls, and also if I need some extra damage, I can just put everything into attack and everything's gaining 5.
Yeah.
It also helps me extend in case I only start with Mimighouls, because I can go Maker, and if I don't get the target that I want, I can just overlay into Ripplebird and flip the target. Put this in the EMZ, make Gravity Controller, full Yummy combo.
Yeah, full Yummy combo from there.
And then the Caesar package, I guess I lied about the rest of the links, but yeah. Reaper Docus, this is the bridge into the Fiendsmith stuff, because I can either go Reaper Docus to make one of the Yummies a light fiend, so it'll turn them from a beast into a fiend, or I can make Mimighoul Archfiend into a light. So there's 2 ways to bridge into this, and this was really nice all day long.
Yeah.
Then Requiem for the bridge, Necroquip Caesar
Yeah.
for the Caesar package.
All right.
But that's it for the extra deck.
Yeah.
Side deck.
Yeah, Caesar's just really nice.
It is. It won me so many games because they saw Caesar and they just scooped. Side deck, 3 Nib. This was pretty underrated in the sense of, like, I thought it was going to be bad, but it was actually pretty good. I punished my opponents a lot because I would draw either Perulia or Fua, and I'd draw into this. They pass on a mid board, and I just punish them for it.
Yeah. Nib by itself isn't great, but
paired with
another hand trap is insane.
3 Perulia, side decking this just because it's matchup dependent sometimes. 3 Droll, I'm probably cutting this. It didn't really do anything all day long. I'd probably cut it for more going first cards. 3 Retaliating Sea because we hate Draco Tail. 1 Duster, 1 Lightning Storm just for, again, Draco Tail and generic back row removal. And then 2 going first cards, Anti-Spell and Judgment. Anti-Spell I'm probably going to cut just because Fallen and the Virtuous is running rampant, and it feels really bad. Also MST, Radiant Typhoon. It feels really bad when they open it, because it feels like it's glued to their hand. But this might get cut, and Droll might get cut for more solemn traps or something like that. And Judgment's just to protect against board breakers like Droplet or Lightning Storm, yada yada.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, thank you for the profile.
Of course.
And let's say any last words before we sign out?
Mimighoul Yummy best variant.
Best variant. Well, once Blazing comes out, we're so back.
Flower, baby.
Flower, baby. All right. Well, thank you for the profile, man.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Acardski signing out.
Acardski signing out.